Okay, is this video number 3 or 4? I cannot remember in this series of videos. So we've been grafting this out, and I came back a little too late. It went beyond 200 microns. Now if you remember, okay, it's telling me it's time to do isolate system. So I'm gonna let you see this. The tank, which would be the system of the car, is at 225 microns. It's telling you that right there, and you can see the graph. And it's giving you a warning, or not a warning, but a reminder, right there. Isolate system, check, continue, confirm, okay? So we're gonna continue, we're gonna isolate the system. So let's isolate. I'm gonna turn off the vacuum. Okay, we have now turned off the vacuum source. The vacuum is now turned off. And we're gonna read the decay. So now, if you see real carefully right here, we went all the way down to 321 microns. You see that? Okay, guy. We know. Please. I can't stand the sound. Okay, let's get that back out of the way. Let's get it. There we go. Right there. Now you can see the vacuum going up, and you can read the vacuum going up right now. And over here on the field piece, you can see the vacuum going up. And you see, as soon as I turned off the vacuum right there, the vacuum went right up to 400 microns, 406 microns. Now, that 406 microns, oh shit, what'd I do, lose it? Oh, I think my, it timed out. No, it's still there. So, it's at 572 microns because the sensor for the field piece using the S-man sensor is located right here inside the manifold. So what we're reading is we're reading the loss of vacuum of the manifold, just the moisture absorbed in. Now this is a brand new manifold, so this has never been used on the system. So there's no contamination of refrigerant oil in here. There's no contamination of refrigerant in here. This is all brand new. So we're reading the vacuum decay inside the hoses right now. And it's a very small system. Then in here, we're reading the vacuum decay of the container plus a little bit of the hoses, because the hose is going through a restriction. Remember I told you I left a restrictor inside there? The Valve Core Depressor is inside there. So as you see right here, we're going into minute 30 right now. So for it to get down this low, it took 27 minutes. Do you see right here where I turned off the vacuum and it shot up to 400, but then we lost contact with the field piece. This is an old Samsung tablet, and it really sucks. It's really old, Bluetooth, everything is old, it's really slow. I have to get a new one. This is a newer iPad, it's faster. But if you could see here, now it's reading the latest, and there it goes. 655 microns, 667 microns. That is in the field piece. But in the system right here, we're at 389 microns. So this, and there's moisture in the system, and I'm getting, these are new hoses, and the hoses have off-gassing. This is why you're not supposed to use refrigerant vacuum hoses. This is not closed. We are reading the decay, and the loss of some of this number going up is due to this hose right here, this refrigerant hose. It doesn't necessarily mean there's a leak, but as you see, our evacuation target test, we're rapidly approaching that. See right there where it says evacuation target test, we're getting to that really fast, because you see this is a constant rise, and it's going there. It says vacuum rate It's 0.7 microns per second, and that's our loss, our rate loss, and that's a pretty high trajectory. And eventually it will level off, but I can't wait for grass to grow because I want to make another video for you guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this hose, and remember the little piece inside there, the vacuum valve depressor? So I left that right there. This little piece right here. Remember that little piece? That little piece right there? So this is what we were sucking vacuum in. And for us to suck vacuum through that little tiny opening, do you see those little openings right there? That's what's stopping our vacuum from flowing. It took 27 minutes to that point to get to 157 microns. So now we're going to repeat this whole test over again, and we're going to use the same hose, but I'm going to remove this piece so we have a large opening. So the opening will be this large, like that. Do you see how big that opening is? So we're going to perform this test again, and we're going to see if it takes 27 minutes. Oh, or actually, how long did it take to get down? It took quite a while to get down there. There we go. Our cutoff point right there, where we passed the 200 mark line, was right. Okay, do you see 200 microns? Our cutoff point was somewhere right around 203 microns. There's 16 minutes. There's 15 minutes. At 15 minutes, we're 208 microns. There's 200 microns, just past 16 minutes. So we're going to perform this test again, and we're going to go 16 minutes, and we're going to see where the field piece goes with this remove. Remember, we're going to remove this restriction out of the hose, and we're going to see where this goes. All right, guys, let's do this all over again. And this time we're going to do it taking out the Valve Core Depressor.